I'm Phil Gonzales, I'm a senior artist on Heroes of the Storm.
And I'm Luke Mancini, and I'm also a senior artist on Heroes of the Storm.
It's been 5 years of just like, this started off as a mod and now it's becoming a full-grown game, and it's finally like ready to be out and experienced, and we're getting awesome feedback from the community, and it's kind of crazy that, you know, it's going to happen tomorrow. It's cool.
I'm amazingly excited, and especially excited to be here in London. We're in a bit of a development bubble, I think, back at work, so coming out, getting to see everyone's reactions in person is amazing.
It's been really interesting. It's kind of, you know, manifested in a very similar way to other games in the genre where, you know, we finished up Wings of Liberty and we had these very robust, amazing editor and tools to make games with, and we said, you know, we should showcase that for BlizzCon preceding the launch of StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. And so we made some mod maps. We did Iron Chef, we did Star Jeweled, and we did the beginnings of Heroes of the Storm. And in doing that, it was kind of just this journey of discovery of like, hey, we have a 3-lane map and we added mercenaries, so some of the lanes are pushing differently, and wow, we added a boss character, and that made the game like really exciting, and it was like a 20-minute game, and we loved that. And you know, all these things started just kind of naturally transitioning into what we have now.
Awesome.
I think it was great to see that slow progression from, this is a mod. Yeah, that was, people were pretty excited about that. Maybe we should do something with that, and then it just grew from there. We showed it off BlizzCon after BlizzCon. People got more excited about it, and like, okay, hey, yeah, this could be a full game.
Yeah, like
and here we are.
2.5 years ago, someone's like, you guys got to get serious, and that's when we made that very distinct. You know, this is no longer a mod that's just going to be a free map with the SA2 map community. It, you know, got full force put behind it. They said, you know, build around it, make play modes, make, you know, an experience, make a store, make, you know, hero select, all these other things which are very unique to the game now. You know, they completely empowered us, and you know, it's been a lot of fun and a huge learning experience developing this game. It's cool.
You mentioned like what makes the game unique. What is your highlight that you think defines Heroes of the Storm from other MOBA titles?
I'd have to say the team levels, taking the responsibility from an individual player, you know, a single hero leveling up and kind of being a huge contributor to, it's a whole team. It encourages teamwork. It means that the team has more flexibility to coordinate, and the experience is being gained on an accumulative level. And that means players can be in different places at different times. You can have guys leaving the lane to gank, and if someone's covering them, there's no experience lost. And it even opens up opportunities to make really crazy characters like Abathur, who is not a, you know, confrontational character. He isn't directly present. He's not getting last hits or anything like that, but he can be, you know, piggybacking any hero at any time, and his presence is known, and because the experience is shared, he's kept up and he is never left behind. He's just as viable. It's super cool.
I think my favorite thing about it is the action-packed, fast-paced games. There's like, you get into it, we've streamlined the experience, everyone has their own talents, and you get into the action straight away. Team fights can happen from level 1 onwards, and the games are done in 20 minutes, so you can play a couple of games at lunchtime, and it's just the fast-paced excitement, I think, that I love about it.
Yeah, our community is a massive fan of the accessibility of it. A few questions from them actually. They want to know if there was any hero from Blizzard's rather large library, who would you have in the game?
I'm a huge fan of undead characters from Warcraft 3, and I'm very much aching to get Kel'Thuzad in the game one day, so when the time comes, I'm gonna pull this off. It's gonna happen.
I was always a StarCraft fan myself, so I think I'd love to see Phoenix come back again.
Again.
or maybe even the Overmind would be pretty sweet. Yeah.
That's cool. Any particular hero at the moment you favour in the game?
I like being very confrontational with tanks. I played Stitches a ton, and I'm looking for my next go-to, because I just got Gazlo to level 20, had a blast with him, and just gonna figure out, you know, Falstad's looking pretty fun, getting back into Mirrodin, you know, see what happens.
I am more of an assassin most of the time, so I love Nova or Jaina. It's one of my favorites too, but I have a soft spot in my heart for Sergeant Hammer. The siege tank is amazing.
Just going off my notes quickly, as part of the senior art team, what do you think Heroes of the Storm has taught you over the 5 years you've been working on it?
Oh man, we've done a lot of work on blending universes. We've spent tons of time doing that, and that stuff like just simply bringing all those characters together and making them look like they're cohesively standing shoulder to shoulder. There's been other factors along with that though, like identifying the most iconic looks. Some of these characters are 20 years old and we have to update them. Other characters have had 5 to 10 different costumes, and we have to figure out like what is the most memorable aspect of that character. And you know, those challenges are definitely enjoyable, but they're real, and we have, you know, gone through several iterations, and we get a little better and it gets a little bit more challenging each time.
I think my favorite thing about working on it has been the blending of the universes, has been taking Diablo's style, which is a bit more realistic and more detailed, and then WoW and StarCraft, which are a bit more progressively more and more stylized, and just bringing those together and making sure everyone feels like they fit together. I think that's been the most fun.
Awesome, cool. Final question. If a new player, maybe someone that hasn't tried a MOBA yet, how would you sum up Heroes of the Storm to them?
How would you do it?
It's a fast-paced action brawler, and you can get straight into the action with characters hopefully you know and love. Sums it up.
Launch date detected.
Oh,